Brandon, Stocks and Falcons.
Atlanta Falcons.
So, how do you feel about the Falcons this season?
I feel like they're probably going to be not a great team. Definitely not making the playoffs unless they win their division. But we'll go through that at a later date.
Honestly, I really like this Atlanta team. I'm coming around to Atlanta this year a lot, taking the South.
I don't know. For me right now, I would probably lean the Saints, but I like a lot of pieces they have on offense. Just like I know they added some pieces on defense, but I'm not quite sure how they're gonna fit together.
No, that's it. I get where you're coming from. It's just how do those players play on defense? I couldn't tell you, but if they do pan out and play good, this can be honestly a very, very good team.
And also with Desmond Ridder throwing the ball, that's another thing that I'm not 100% sold on.
Yeah, how do you feel about him?
I don't know. From what I've seen in the practice clips, he hasn't looked too great.
Yeah, he's honestly just a serviceable QB. Like, he does the job. He's not that accurate. He's got some mobility on him. Like, their run game is really good. I really like their run game.
Yes, sir.
Especially with Ridder too. Like, they mix in him on the run a lot. That could be interesting. They did some stuff with Mariota last year, so hopefully he just continues that. But yeah, I don't know. Desmond Ridder to me is like just that okay quarterback that can get the job done, but is he the next, is he elite? Will he get you a ring?
Because what round is he drafted in, like the 5th?
3rd, 4th round, I think.
3rd, 4th round, yeah. When you're putting your hopes into a quarterback drafted in the 3rd, 4th round, like, what are you really expecting? I'm not, like, he's really a Madden quarterback. I'm not going to lie. They're probably going to draft one now in this draft because it has a lot of good quarterbacks with like Drake May and Caleb Williams. But I'm not too sure if they'll finish that low to even get one of those guys. So I'm not too sure how deep this quarterback class is in the upcoming draft, but maybe that's the route they're going to go.
I don't know. Honestly, with Ridder, I feel like he can get the team 10, 11 wins if the team around him is good. But it's just, I don't think he'll ever eclipse the second round of the playoffs.
Yeah,
I don't think he's good enough to be one of the elite quarterbacks in the league, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I think if they would have gotten like a nice veteran quarterback like a Jimmy G or something, I would have tipped them to win their division. But with Ridder under center, I'm not 100% convinced.
Taylor Heineke in back of him, just in case.
That's another guy I'm not... I know he wins games, but I think that's kind of an overrated... I think that's an overrated thing with him.
He just does the job.
Just because he beat the Eagles last year.
He does the job.
But the one guy I'm really excited for, which if you've been watching this channel, you'd know I'm very high on, Bijan Robinson. What do you think on
Not again.
So, I mean, you know, obviously when he came in, I wasn't that high on him, but I don't know, he's aged like fine wine to me.
Mm-hmm.
Starting to really turn around on Bijan. I see what he does in practice.
There you go. You've seen those clips, right?
I've seen the clips in practice, and he's just making this defense look silly. It's not even he's so agile. He's so the way he runs is just really interesting because he's so down, so compact that he just either goes through you or he just jukes you.
Exactly, he's quick and strong, so
it's
tough for
craziest combination I've ever seen. I haven't been this excited on a rookie running back since Jonathan Taylor, and that was only 2 years ago, but still. I was a big JT guy.
Yeah. And this is way better than Jonathan Taylor. No offense to JT, but...
I don't know. I've seen a lot of people say he's easily coming in as the 4th best running back. Just depends on what he does, and that's some crazy praise for Bijan.
Yeah, because the only guys you'd really put in front of him right now are McCaffrey, Chubb, and Henry, probably.
I would probably put Jacobs ahead of him. I'd make him...
Also with Jacobs, though, it's been 1 year.
Bijan hasn't done anything.
True. Good point.
But yeah, no. What do you think? He's your guy.
Well, you basically hit the nail on the head. He looks very good. He was the best running back in college by far, so he should be very good in the NFL right away. And I'm expecting Offensive Rookie of the Year guaranteed.
Wow, you heard it here first. Bijan, Offensive Rookie of the Year. But no, I think this is just honestly the perfect fit for the guy.
Mm-hmm.
He comes in a very run-heavy scheme.
We know Arthur Smith likes to run the football.
He really does, and he mixes it in with the quarterbacks, like we mentioned earlier. So you have him as your one. You have Tyler Algier as your
back.
third down power back that just gets you those few yards because that's what he is. And then you have Cordero on the back end of that in case one of them goes down.
I think they should probably deal Cordero Patterson, honestly, because I think he would be good on one of those contending teams like the Chiefs. Or imagine Cordero Patterson on the Chiefs.
Just give the Chiefs another Swiss Army knife.
He would actually be perfect on that team. Like I feel like he's kind of wasted on Atlanta, to be honest.
Yeah, and it sucks. Obviously, I love Cordero. He's an ex-Vikings guy, punt returner, kickoff returner. I always thought we should have utilized him more in the offense. Moves over to Atlanta, and they actually utilize him as a running back / wide receiver. And good on the guy rejuvenating his career and doing really, really good in the Falcons past 2-3 years. But yeah, no, I don't know what you can get for Cordero at this point in his career.
Yeah, you're probably not gonna get much, but if you're not gonna utilize him,
yeah, try to deal him.
With how good Algier was last year for them, you'd think they'd want to keep him around. So I don't know if you want to keep 3 guys like that around.
Plus, Algier is the younger back. That's true. I don't know. That just imagine him on the Chiefs, man.
Yeah, that would be.
You got Kelsey on one side, and you got like Cordero in the backfield, and Pacheco. You just run like a bunch of 2-man back formations.
Mm-hmm. Especially how good he is catching the ball, that would be a perfect fit in my opinion.
No, that's it. But since we're on the offense, another guy I wanted to really talk about is Kyle Pitts.
He needs to show me something, man, because I've been disappointed the last 2 years. Well, year 1 wasn't that bad. It was just you could really see the potential because he had like over 1,000 yards. Just the 1 touchdown was an issue, but that was something you next year you could definitely fix that.
Bounce back, yeah.
But then last year, this guy was used as like a blocking tight end, not really getting the ball. It was not pretty last year for Kyle Pitts. Plus with the injury, it wasn't great.
I think the thing with the Falcons is now that Arthur Smith's in, they're a very run-heavy scheme. And Kyle Pitts was used as on the heavy package more to block than to catch footballs. But now with Desmond Ridder, a rookie quarterback, I think Kyle Pitts should definitely be utilized more in the passing game, especially as a safety blanket to your quarterback. Obviously, you have that in Bijan as well, but when Bijan and Drake are getting all the attention, you got Kyle Pitts. You got a guy like Kyle Pitts wide open. That's dangerous. Mm-hmm. And he should definitely be utilized more in the pass game. He has that potential to be one of the better tight ends in the league.
Sorry, finish.
No, I've seen it, like you said, in year 1, year 2. Honestly, I love Kyle Pitts. Love his tape. I love what he does.
I know you love Kyle Pitts. That's
Huge
a guy.
Kyle Pitts guy.
Since year 1, I know you've been very high on him.
I want to see him do more, and I hope this year in Atlanta he really breaks out, especially with a rookie quarterback. Use him as the safety blanket, guy to get you 5-6 yards that you need. He's good for that.
Do you know if Arthur Smith was the coach when they drafted him? He was, right?
No.
No, he wasn't. Who was it? Yeah, because I was gonna say, what's the point if they knew that they weren't gonna utilize him very well? Why would they draft him 6th overall? Is what I find.
Well, the thing with him was
when they could have taken Chase. Chase was still on the board, I think, at 6.
It was Raheem Morris, who was the interim head coach after Dan Quinn.
Oh, okay.
It was Dan Quinn and Morris. And then,
so I'm guessing they didn't have a head coach by then. And even when you hire your head coach and use a 6th overall pick on a tight end, wouldn't you want someone that's has a plan for one of your star players?
I think he does have a plan for him. I
Doesn't
honestly,
look like it.
Yeah, I know. It's just last year was really run heavy. This year's still going to be run heavy. It's just, I don't know. He's too good to be blocking.
Exactly. If he would have went
literally like a George Kittle. He's an amazing blocker, amazing tight end on his job, and can catch the football phenomenally and get you that yak that you need.
Especially with how athletic he is at that position, it's something. There's a reason he went 6. It's because
he's a player. Mismatch.
It's a player we haven't seen before.
He's a mismatch everywhere on the field.
Mm-hmm. And even that 2019 draft, if you go back and look at it, or was it 2020?
It was 2020, I believe.
It was 2019 is the Kyler Murray draft. That's crazy.
I know.
Or was it 2021?
2021. Check 2021 first.
2021.
He definitely went.
Yeah, it was 2021. So yeah. Oh no, they didn't pick him at 6. They picked him at 4. That's crazy. 4th overall on a tight end. What do you think about it? That's crazy, man.
I mean, they skipped out on a lot of guys.
This draft was crazy. Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, Penei Sewell, J.C. Horn, Pat Surtain, Devonta Smith, Justin Fields, Micah Parsons, Rashawn Slater, Elijah Vera Tucker, Mac Jones. Wow.
Yeah, no, it's a crazy draft.
That is an insane top 15. Wow. Minus Zach Wilson. That's an insane. Other people would say minus Trey Lance as well, but I don't.
Minus Justin Fields. What has he proven?
Yeah, well, that's... Anyway, that's off topic, but yeah.
Sorry for that. We got a little distracted there. No, but yeah, what do you think about Kyle Pitts? Honestly, you think he has the potential to bounce back?
No, he definitely has the potential, but in this... And as long as Arthur Smith's the coach, I'm going to be cautious with my expectations for him. We know he could put up, like, big-time numbers. It's just, will he get the opportunity to do so? I don't know, and we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I don't have too much like hope for this offense, especially that Drake London's gonna have to get his production, Bijan's gonna have to get his numbers. So
Desmond Ritter's got to be elite. That's
exactly.
all it is.
I don't know where that leaves Kyle Pitts out.
No, that's it. But now moving on to the defensive side of the football, they spend a lot of money on free agency, bring in a lot of guys. What do you think about this defense going into the year?
Well, they bring in Calais Campbell and they bring in Jesse Bates, two older guys on defense, especially Calais Campbell. I was sure when he left Baltimore he was gonna retire. He's been in the league for a while. He's he must be close to 40, like,
he's not bad.
Or 30, or he's at least 35 for sure.
Calais Campbell is not
38 would be my guess.
He is 36. Holy crap! You weren't kidding.
What is he, 36? Yeah, he's very like.
Oh my god! I thought he was younger than that.
No, I was sure he was gonna retire, so I'm surprised. This is probably one of his last years, especially in a defensive line position that takes a lot of toll on your body. To still be playing at 36 is rough. And since he's left the Jags, like, we've seen a big decline in his play, so I'm not expecting much there. Yeah. They got Grady Jarrett, who is a very nice player as well. And AJ Terrell was quite disappointing last year. From what I heard from Falcons fans, they weren't too
happy on him. Yeah,
I think he could bounce back. He's a very talented corner, and especially in his rookie year, he was very good.
Well, you bring in a guy like Trey Flowers to play alongside of him now. Yeah. A veteran guy, probably showing him what to do, like, in certain situations. I like that signing a lot.
Gives him another option.
Another veteran on the defense to help the rookies.
And plus Jesse Bates as well, another guy who didn't have his best year in Cincy last year. I don't know how much of an impact he can have. Maybe a change of scenery could get him back to playing his best, but not too sure.
No, I like that Jesse Bates signing. I think it's going to help him out a lot. Change of scenery, like you said. Go to a younger team, up and coming, Atlanta Falcons. He can help the rookies.
But you can see the intent of the front office. They're not here now. They're done with trying to bottom out and get high draft picks. I think they want to make the playoffs. They want to win the division. They see there's an opportunity there with how weak the division is. It's just, I think it's all going to come down to quarterback play for these guys.
Quarterback play and the defensive, like the potential of the defense. Yeah. How good really is it?
It's just, I really think they miss an opportunity here to win their division with. If they could have just assessed the quarterback position a bit better.
You think? Who do you think is going to win the division then?
We're going to go over that in the next video, so don't forget to watch that. But right now, I'm leading Saints.
Yeah. No, I like the potential on the Falcons here. I can't even lie.
Yeah, you're looking up the odds, yeah?
I'm looking up the odds. I just want to see the wins over under. What are they thinking here? Over 8.5. No, that's rushing. Oh, I can't find the odds. This is tough.
Let me see.
Anyways, we'll get into that. Yeah. Just quickly, what do you think? Oh, here 6.5. What do you think the Falcons are gonna finish? You think over 6.5 or under?
That's a very good number because that's about where
you have them, huh?
Yeah. I'll probably say. Under, I'll probably say 6. So
you're saying 6. Now I'm going over. I think these guys are going to finish above 500 and just barely squeak out the division win.
Interesting. I don't know. It's Ritter. Like because last year, how many games did he end up playing? He played
I want to say 4.
Yeah, he didn't look too great in those games.
But he also came in on a team that was not making the playoffs.
Yeah, that too. That is true.
And they were just I think he got 1 or 2 wins under his belt. But anyways, like you said, we'll get into that a little later. We're going to have a division video up for you guys about the whole NFC South, going over the Saints, Bucks, Panthers, and Falcons. Stay tuned for that one, and hope you guys enjoyed our little Falcons breakdown. We went over the team pretty quickly. And see you guys in the next one.
See ya.